picnic can learn pan hungry belly.
A Jamaican adage that rings true. And that's why government is moving to further strengthen Jamaica's school feeding program.
We're spending $4 billion a year for school feeding. We have studies to indicate that about 30%, particularly of our early childhood cohort, yes, come to school hungry every day. And that another 20% come to school hungry intermittently, depending on the ebb and flow of family income. If we face that reality, we simply can't go on doing that which we are accustomed to do, which is essentially, I bowdlerize to make the point, but essentially a cheese tricks and bag juice culture. Yes, we can't continue that. We have to make a change.
And so, the Ministries of Education, Agriculture and Health have teamed up with the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, to create an integrated school feeding project using a successful Brazilian model. Beyond its rich tradition of football, Brazil has developed a reputation for having one of the most successful school feeding programs in the world. The program, which was created more than 50 years ago, currently provides nutritious meals to more than 45 million children all over the country, managing at the same time to integrate public policies with other sectors within the government.
Under this partnership, Brazil is sharing with us their good practices in school feeding, and one of those is the delivery of a 6-week comprehensive training course.
This morning, when I woke up, I had breakfast. Isn't fantastic? And I left to work. So I may work because I had breakfast. So if we think about school feeding, how necessary it is to make sure kids eat. And now Brazil has this wonderful opportunity of bringing, with the support of FAO, to Jamaica, a broader country, our know-how in school feeding.
The course is entitled School Feeding, Development of a Sustainable Program using lessons from the Brazilian experience. 45 Jamaicans have joined participants from St. Lucia, Antigua and Barbuda for the course, which began in September 2014. They will learn how to increase access to more affordable and nutritious meals, while ensuring that school feeding becomes a part of national policy and planning. Participants will also get a chance to see how Brazil integrates their school feeding program to create jobs for small farmers and improve educational outcomes.
A referência do Brasil hoje está na América Latina, Caribe e África.
Brazil is at present the reference point for this in Latin America and Africa and the Caribbean. And through the requests from these countries, we have some principles in this cooperation. In the first place, we know that we have made many advances and also many mistakes. So we are not a policy example. We're a good reference for discussion.
School feeding programs have been shown to have strategic relevance for promoting food and nutrition security through their broad impact in social protection across diverse sectors. They also impact on the implementation of public policies for the achievement of the human right to food. For these reasons, school feeding programs are therefore recommended as one of the major strategies for addressing long-term sustainable development.
Jamaica's Planning Institute of Jamaica, meanwhile, is playing a significant role in the implementation of this project by providing technical support. This interministerial action to strengthen the national school feeding program is seen as a strategic move as Jamaica forges ahead to adequately feed our nation's children and promote overall wellness.
The development of the country requires investments in many areas, including investments and improvement in the national health of the population. Many of the negative behavioral practices are developed in early childhood. We are in need of a major culture shift in order to really tackle the scourge of NCDs in Jamaica, which should start with our children.
The school feeding program provides our country with a platform for creating a win-win situation in which we can address the nutritional needs of our vulnerable school-age population by increasing the production and supply of fresh local fruits and vegetables from our small farmers, and thus providing them in turn with a viable source of income.
This is exactly the kind of cooperation we need. This is exactly what we need for Jamaica.